So usually it's over $100,000 difference, believe it or not. Not even factoring in your tax advantages.
Wow, that's amazing.
And yeah, so I looked it up in Cali. I know you get all your interest in California for your mortgage.
Yeah, you know what? Every time I go to my CPA and I do my taxes, whether it be at the end of the year or quarterly, you know what, guys? I'm excited. I'm. When have you heard of any person being excited to do their taxes? I didn't think this way from the beginning. Of course, now having rental properties and using those to my tax advantage, I'm excited to go have my taxes done, guys. I mean, just to give you an example, I'm putting myself out there. You know, I'm being transparent as I can. And
Yeah,
the last tax season or last year, Robert, I was expecting to pay, but because of all the rentals that we have, I ended up getting a refund, and we made more money this last year than we did it ever before. Can you imagine that?
Yep.
So. If you guys are tired of paying so much taxes because just working your W-2, looking to invest in buying.
And he goes by the book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And he goes by the book because he has to.
I
Because
have to.
He's using the borrowed money system. We have to use those tax returns to qualify him.
Absolutely. Not only that, I have, you know, the restaurants under the corporation. I mean, they're
Everything has to match up. Trust
everything.
me.
Everything. Guys.
It's just to put a shout out there. Paper trailing everything, and I think we one time went over what not to do's. You know, the items needs list. There's always a paper trail for everybody's scenario, and what happened before the '08 crash was they kind of let up on the paper trailing. Before that, you had to paper trail everything. Everybody has to paper trail, and everything matches up, and it's for the borrower's protection as well, to prevent fraud. So, you know, it's the truth always prevail, I always say. So
Absolutely, guys. I mean, you're not going to know what you have or how you can situate yourself in the future, or how you can set yourself up until you give Robert a call or myself a call at at any time, right? So that we can actually sit down, put things on paper, and go over your scenario. Like I mentioned, we do not charge for any consultation. We do this to help people and to learn ourselves, because if we don't have the answer, we will find it. And I actually enjoy getting together and brainstorming with Robert and anyone else who's out there.
yeah, exactly. And once you start with those three qualifying factors, it becomes very easy. You know, we'll recap them real quick because we are running out of a little bit of time, but I think a good recap would help everybody.
Absolutely, yes.
So the three qualifying factors. Number one is the easiest to number three, the hardest, all equally as important. You need 3 out of 3, regardless of what anybody says, to get a good loan, to get all the programs you hear about, the three qualifying factors.
Let me start with number one. Number one is your credit, guys.
That's the easiest. Credit is so easy. We have a whole episode, we'll probably do it in the near future, about how to establish credit, how to get added to one of your spouses or family members' credit cards as an authorized user.
You piggyback off them, yes.
Yes, the balance to credit limit ratio. There's a past due section on old bad credit. A lot of times you can clear up a lot of stuff real cheap. Always start with I go a little Dave Ramsey idea on this, but the smallest to the biggest. If you're clearing up old little small collections that are, you know, haunting you because it's $20 or under $100.
Yeah. So let me give you a story really quick on credit. You know, when my wife, she had no credit when we met. So what I did, Robert, to help her qualify for loans in the future was piggybacked her off my credit,
Yeah.
right? And so now her credit's better than mine.
Yeah.
And here I am coming close to the 10 Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans that I can put on under my name.
Mm-hmm.
So after I get those under my name, then I can start putting them under my wife's name, her Social Security,
And well established.
and she's going to be able to qualify because she has great credit. She's
So
getting
number
that.
one,
Okay, yeah, okay,
so
great
number
credit.
one
Yeah,
was the
sorry.
great credit. Bam.
Number two, baby.
Number two is how much monthly income can we prove?
Income, yes, very important, because the bank wants to know that you can afford that monthly payment. Basically, simple.
Exactly. So my question is usually, are you self-employed or do you work for somebody? Fixed income, any income that's going to last over 3 years, 3 or more years, can be counted. So number two is the most important. Number one's the easiest. Number two is the most important. Number three is the hardest.
The down payment, guys.
Yep.
And closing costs. Yes. So, you know, we all have to be disciplined if we want to get to this level, right? Saving money, budgeting off your W-2 income, any income that you have coming in. We have to have a budget no matter what.
Having reserves is under this category. Every category, as you know, we can get in a rabbit hole, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we break down number three, the down payment and closing cost. And the bank only allows a certain entities who can pay the down payment.
Yep.
Number one is the borrower, the person buying it, having it saved.
Yes.
They're one. A family member's two. Who's helping the person, we call it a gift.
A gift, yes.
Number three, and this goes for sell by owners, the gift of equity could represent the gift that a family member would be giving. And number three is a down payment assistance program.
That Robert's going to share with us.
We're going to look into those Riverside, San Bernardino and Riverside County. There's going to be some really exciting stuff coming. But there's a lot of stuff out there. Now remember, there's always, when it comes to that, there's always usually a catch. Harder, a little stricter. They're going to be strict on the other factors. Okay.
So knowing that there's going to be some good loan products coming out in the near future, I would suggest that you guys get in touch with Robert right away so that you can go over your situation.
It's not more of loan products. It's who's going to help with the current product. So when it comes to first-time home buyers, there's conventional, FHA and conventional.
Okay, but regardless, I believe that people should reach out to you, Robert, and put everything on paper, exactly. and know exactly what you're working with your resources, so that you can be one step ahead when that's available.
Exactly.
Yes.
Coaching you up properly doesn't mean we're pulling credit. Doesn't mean we're getting personal information.
Being creative.
We can be very open-ended going over these three things, and even coach you up with the right, having the right time frame as well. Okay, we might not be ready now, but this is what we have to do to be ready when the time comes. Just so, always working for that goal is going to change everything. It's going to change the future for the generations to come in your family. I think, when you compare having a home versus not. And
you mentioning that just gave me the Holy Spirit chills, because not even knowing and comparing myself to anyone out there, right? I'm just my head down to the grindstone, doing my W-2, working the restaurant. My wife takes care of that part of our business, and then doing the rental properties, starting a tractor business. I'm just doing what I can do, Robert, to set myself up in the future and my family up, right? Mm-hmm. So I think we should all sit down. If you're married with a family, or even as an individual, just sit down, put things on paper, guys, okay? And then what are you bringing in? What are your expenses? Where can we cut out extra expenses to help us negotiate a better rate in the future when it comes to home buying?
Exactly. There's no commitment needed. There's nothing personal. To sit down and game plan to see where you stand, to coach you up a little bit. Once you're coached up and and you have a plan, you have a strategy, it's really not that hard.
It's not that hard, guys, man. And we love getting together. So we're running out of time, guys. Again, these minutes go by so fast. Yeah. Again, we have a special guest coming in next week. And hopefully you guys can tune in and really know about your tenant laws and your landlord laws when it comes to California. So my name is Raymond Aquino. You can reach me at 909-553-1138. We are local investors up here in the High Desert. My wife and I, we own a restaurant called the Springhouse Family Restaurant, located at 16441 Main Street, Hesperia, California. Come check us out. You can reach me on YouTube at Investing in Rentals. I found my passion, along with Instagram and TikTok at Aquino Ray 99, and on Facebook as well at Ray Aquino. Come check us out. And Robert, would you want to shout out your info, please?
Yeah, I'm an active senior loan originator. I've been doing home loans, was thrown in this business in 1998. So
wow, a lot of experience.
I've talked and went over thousands of scenarios over the years, and do not need personal information. Reach out to me directly, 760-669-7813. Leave a message. If I don't answer, it means I'm on the other line. I always call back, but usually you can catch me. My NMLS number is 322918. I work with a nationwide amazing company, FBC Mortgage. They're an equal housing lender. Their NMLS is 152859. I'm on an elite team under Daniel Hartwell. He's our regional manager, and you have to be highly skilled to be on his team. So we are known for producing, and not only that, having the best competitive programs and rates out there. We're a nationwide company. So please call me 760-669-7813. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. The YouTube channel is Mortgage Talk Podcast. Raymond's definitely posted more for us right now. I'm just tagging on and posting on what he's doing. So
doing what we can.
call either of us, and we're always going to be available. We'll let you know when Raymond's fully licensed realtor. He's working on that, and give me a call.
Well, one thing I want to mention really quick, spring is here and the weeds are blooming. So I have a tractor business that for weed abatement. Give me a call, guys, if you need your yard cleared. I did Roberts the other day, came out really nice. Give me a call if you need any weeds abated, okay? 909-553-1138. Thank you.
All right. Well, everybody have a great one.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Take care.
Yes. Thank you.
And we're clear.
Yeah. Nice.
I haven't even had to go to our backup yet. That's our backup.
It goes by quick. It goes by too fast. We
Dude,
need an
next
hour. Is there
week's
any way we
pay
can get
is-
an hour?
I don't know if we can get a third mic, but he's coming next Tuesday at 3.
Okay.
So Greg Jones.